Students, today's topic is male reproductive system of unit 1st of paper 3rd, developmental biology. First of all, we study the male reproductive system, the functions of the male reproductive system. The purpose of the organ of the male reproductive system is to perform the following function: is first to produce, maintain and transport sperm and protective fluid semen. Second is to discharge sperm within the female reproductive tract. Third, to produce the secret male sex hormone responsible for maintaining the male reproductive system. This is the structure of male reproductive organ. The diagram shows the external structure including the penis, scrotum and testicles. First of all, study the penis. This is the male organ used in sexual intercourse. It has three parts: the root, which attaches to the wall of the abdomen, the body or shaft, and the glans, which is cone-shaped part at the end of the penis. The glans, also called the head of the penis, is covered with a loose layer of skin called foreskin. This skin is sometimes removed in a process called circumcision. The opening of the urethra, the tube, the transport semen and urine is at the tip of the penis. The glands of the penis also contain a number of sensitive nerve endings. The body of the penis is cylindrical in shape and consists of three circular shaped chambers. These chambers are made up of special sponge-like tissues. These tissues contain thousands of large spaces that filled with blood when the man is sexually aroused. Semen, which contains sperm, that is called reproductive cell, is expelled, ejaculates through the end of the penis. The second part is scrotum. This is the loose pouch like a sack of skin that hangs behind and below the penis. It contains the testicles, also called testes, as well as many nerves and blood vessels. The scrotum acts as a climate control system of the testes for normal sperm development. The testes must be at a temperature slightly cooler than body temperature. Special muscles in the wall of the scrotum allow it to contract and relax, moving the testicle closer to the body of warmth or farther away from the body to cool the temperature. The last part is testicles or testes. These are the oval organ about the size of large olives that live in the scrotum, secure at either end by a structure called the spermatic cord. Most men have two testes. The testes are responsible for making testosterone hormone, the primary male sex hormone, and for generating sperm. Within the testes are coiled masses of tube-like seminiferous tubules. These tubules are responsible for producing sperm cells. This diagram shows the internal organ of the male reproductive organ. The internal part of the male reproductive systems are also called the accessory organs, that are epididymis, vas deferens, ejaculatory duct, urethra, seminal vesicles, prostate glands, and bulbourethra glands. The epididymis is as in a diagram shows. The epididymis is a long coiled tube that rests on the backside of each testis. It transports and stores sperm cells. The function of the epididymis is the transport or store sperm cells that are produced in the testes. It also is a job of epididymis to bring the sperm at maturity. The second function is sperm to maturity. Since the sperm that emerge from the testes are immature and capable of fertilization. The next accessory organ is vas deferens. The vas deferens is a long muscular tube that travels from the epididymis into the pelvic cavity to just behind the bladder. The vas deferens transport mature sperm to the urethra. The tube that carries urine or sperm to outside the body in preparation of ejaculation. Ejaculatory ducts, these are formed by the fusion of the vas deferens and the seminal vesicles. The ejaculatory duct empty into the urethra. The next accessory organ is urethra. The urethra is a tube that carries urine from the bladder to outside of the body. In males, it has an additional function of ejaculating semen. The next is seminal vesicles. These seminal vesicles are sac-like pouch that attach to the vas deferens near the base of the bladder. The seminal vesicle produce a sugar-rich fluid fructose that provide sperm with a source of energy to help them move. The fluid of the seminal vesicles make up most of the volume of the man's ejaculatory fluid or ejaculate. The next accessory organ is prostrate gland. The prostrate gland is a walnut-sized structure that is located below the urinary bladder in front of the rectum. The prostrate gland contribute additional fluid to the ejaculate. Prostrate fluid also help to nourish the sperm. The urethra that carries the ejaculate to be expelled during orgasm runs through the center of the prostrate gland. Bulbourethral gland, also called Cowper's glands, that are pea-sized structure located on the side of the urethra just below the prostrate gland. These glands produce a clear slippery fluid that empties directly into the urethra. This fluid serves to lubricate the urethra and to neutralize any acidity that may be present due to residual drop of the urine in the urethra. How does the male reproductive system function? The entire male reproductive system is dependent on hormones, which are chemical that regulate the activity of many different types of cells or organ. The primary hormones involved in the male reproductive system are follicle stimulating hormone FSH, luteinizing hormone LH, and testosterone. The follicle stimulating hormone is necessary for the sperm production, spermatogenesis. The luteinizing hormones stimulate the production of testosterone, which is also needed to make sperm. Third is testosterone is responsible for the development of male characteristic during muscle mass, strength, fat distribution, bone mass, facial hair growth, voice change, and sex drive. More detail of this hormonal regulation is studied in the next lecture. These are the structure of the testes. As we see, the internal structure of the testes, or LS of the testes, this includes the head of the epididymis. The epididymis shows in the green color the head of the epididymis and the tail of the epididymis. These head of the epididymis is directly attached to the retitextes, which is divided into which is a network of the semini-vesicles tubuli. These are present in the septum of the testes, or covered by a protective layer tunica albuginea. This tail of the epididymis is converted into a vas deferens. And the second diagram shows the internal TS of the seminiferous tubule. This shows the spermatogenesis which occur in the testes. Thank you.